Hey, it's been a long time since I talked about the iMac, namely iMac Pro. With some recent updates and gathered information, we can actually run through some details about the upcoming biggest and most powerful iMac the world have ever seen. But before we continue, question for you: what would you like to see in the next iMac Pro? Please answer in the comment section below. Hi friends and welcome to Digital Marketing's channel. My name is Marko and this is your dose of latest Apple news, leaked information, tech rumors and product reviews. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button and don't forget to enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. This one is powered by Benks. I've had an opportunity to test Infinity Pro Stand and to try out their Urban Pro case with a keyboard and a trackpad. I gotta say I was pleased with these products. I also got my hands on two more of their accessories: ultra high quality InvisiBoost MagSafe wireless charger with hydrogel cooling and a kickstand, as well as Infinity Mac stand for MacBook or any other laptop. Their products are well crafted with sophisticated design. Check out the link in the description and a pinned comment. Use Digital Marketing's 15 code and get 15% off. Now let's roll. Back in 2017, when Apple introduced the iMac Pro, it showcased an enormous amount of power in that time with Intel Xeon processors, AMD Radeon Pro Vega graphics, open doors for tons of RAM memory, and all of it packed within iconic, elegant dark gray design with a gorgeous 27-inch 5K Retina display. All the way until its removal in March 2021, iMac Pro featured only minor changes through its relatively short manufacturing lifespan. Nevertheless, this model has left a mark, a void that the era of Apple's first desktop-class silicon has struck us like a hope that its successor may return more amazing than ever. Mainstream iMacs didn't escape similar fate just 1 month later, even if they were on the market a bit longer with more subtle performance and subtle price tag. But this was a part of Cupertino's much bigger plan. The arrival of the M1 processor has completely changed the industry and set the new standards for the next generation of Apple computers. Once 24-inch iMac was showcased, it was all clear that the bigger and more powerful successor should be anticipated. As I pointed out in one of my earlier videos, come on! Why it's called 24-inch iMac on Apple's website? Why not just an iMac? If there is no plan to bring the other bigger models in the whole story. Well, as it turned out, it is true. Not long ago, one of the most important industry insiders, Mark Gurman from Bloomberg, shared a potential schedule for future Apple releases. I'm talking about up to 32-inch diagonal, the same size as the existing XDR Pro display. I believe this points at both regular iMac and the model designed for professionals. But these are not the first leaks mentioning bigger iMacs. If you recall, display analyst Ross Young, as well as one of the tipsters Dylan DKT, which hasn't been active for a while, both seem certain that the next iMac will get mini LED display with 120Hz ProMotion. Although, according to their records, this iMac was still with 27-inch diagonal. Their claims, however, at least at the first glance, have been opposed by a portal Digitimes denying that scenario but promising bigger models in colors as well as on the existing 24-inch variants. This kinda explains that there will be bigger iMacs for mainstream audience too, especially since someone such as Ross Young, if we'll look at his earlier records, really inspires authority and confidence. In other words, I'm still buying the story with mini LED on the iMac Pro. As far as the performance goes, the non-Pro models will likely inherit the path of the 24-inch versions, with Apple's first 3nm processor, the M3, in multiple editions at its core. Better base storage configuration are also a possibility, as well as more up-to-date internals. Design, on the other end, will not represent anything different than what we've seen in 2021, except for bigger, probably 6K display. More obvious improvements are anticipated on the Pro version as seen in the latest iterations of the MacBooks for professionals, with extra powerful Pro and Max processor, more memory options, and additional cores, both graphics and CPU ones. Earlier speculations were mentioning something as a Face ID, but for now, it looks like we are still far away from something like that. As far as release date goes, Gurman claims that we should not expect anything bigger than 24-inch diagonal till the second half of 2024, at least. So I guess we still have to be patient for both Pro and non-Pro iMac with more than 13-inch screen diagonals. The existing lineup will be updated though, already in the upcoming months if that is your pick. Will you wait? It will be up to you. That would be all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, slap that thumbs up and turn on all notifications. Thank you so much for watching Digital Markings. My name is Marko and I'm the channel's host. Talk to you soon and have an excellent day. Bye.